I'd sooner get Munson out here in the middle of nowhere than lose face in front of my friends and family.
Whoa. What'd you just say?
I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know, I just do things.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
I'm nothing. I'm Mabelin.
I have something to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away. That's what Jesse says.
Oh, really?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Ass, get over that! What? It's cowboy shit!
You fucking hold up. Well then there, motherfucker! Yes!
I like it.
Hey, please. Just answer your phone or just turn it off. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Dave? It's me.
Who's this?
It's John. Can you hear me?
I can hear you and I can see you. You're sitting right here next to me.
Do I look like I'm injured in any way?
What?
I'm sorry, I gotta go. Say hello to me.
What does that mean? It's me, was it?
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I coalesce the fate of human experience into a viable and logical comprehension.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
I'm going to you're over here. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome to Monday Night Rod. Stumbling over my words already. I'm your host, YoJoeJerk, right there in the red in the corner. And we got a great show tonight. We have a fun guest. He will be stepping in a bit later because he lives in a different time zone and he is on his way home. So let me get my co-host, the peanut butter sniffy, to my jelly.
Oh, jerk. We got problems, man. We got problems. I think I'm mentally regressing. You know why? I went to see Minecraft with the kid and her friend and then the old lady, the old ball and chain. And I was laughing like a freaking tard in there. Like I was the only person just yucking it up. I'm getting like brain damage.
No,
So-
that's a good thing. When you told me what filmmaker it was, I was like, all right, this guy can make bangers. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I felt like, is this really supposed to be this funny? I don't do drugs. I don't know what was going on.
Well,
But,
that's how I felt when I watched Starship Troopers. I was like, what the fuck am I watching for the first time? I was like, should I be laughing at this shit? Or like, are they playing a joke on me? So yeah, I get that. And I love that feeling too, man. I love when a movie does that to you. So.
I was totally expecting it to be okay, but I freaking loved it. But you know what else I love? That crystal clear white
translucent,
yes.
beautiful muscle head. Zakainen.
Oh, I want to touch him through the screen, man. You got me feeling like, Pedro Pascal at a Disney meeting.
Does it make you feel like James Lucas just gifted you one YoJoe membership? Does it feel like that?
Oh my God, man. Thank you so much. Come on! first wrench of the night. Thank you very much, sir. And guess what? Our guest is here. I see him in the green room.
Look at him.
So we are not going to leave him back there. Everybody, you know this guy. He is the host and the heart of the 3POA, Mr. LaserPants.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
What's
buddy.
up, jerk? Thanks for having me on, man. I came flying home from work, bro.
Okay, there's a long pause.
A big pause. Man.
I
You can't
was
do that.
I came a long way.
Well, thank you so much for making it on time, man. We were,
Yeah.
I let everybody know. I was like, give this guy, he'll be here later. So
Now, listen, I usually get home about 20 minutes from now, but I might have left a little early without telling my boss. So just don't go blasting that out on the internet.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Wouldn't want to do
Chat.
that. No.
Zip it.
Keep that zip like a ninja for $5. Articulated Ninja. Raw dogs in building. I missed you this weekend, jerk.
Yeah.
I'm glad I get to see you here. Heart. Toy Gaines didn't do anything but steal my ladies.
I did.
And smell them all weekend.
He is a dirty, sniffy bastard.
Dirty, sniffy bastard.
I missed you too, man. It fucking sucked to not go. So
Yeah, you were missed. LP, what was in Canada, buddy?
This town called Victoria. Have you heard of it?
No.
Victoria.
I'm not well versed in anything but Newburgh, Montgomery, and Jersey.
The
So
tri-state area.
I've been to
supposed to
Seaside
be-
Heights. Okay.
It's supposed to be some nice, like, very, I don't know, artsy, fartsy town that you take your girl to, you know. And there's a lot of romantic things to do. We took our 15-year-old boy, though, so.
This was for the anniversary continuation.
Yeah, I mean, it just turned into like a family weekend away, you know, and that was cool. And it was fine. It's just that, holy shit, I do not like Canadians. Except for people, except fans of my show that happen to be in Canada. They're fine. I like you, Impossible Pie. You're cool. Okay.
And all the raw dogs.
And all the raw dogs.
Good ones, Impossible Pie.
It's just a bunch of freaking hippies, man, riding around on their bikes everywhere. Traffic was crap because all the bicycle riders. They have bike lanes in bike lanes on top of bike lanes, and
like
not enough
Portland.
lanes for people in cars. So
you're a Seattle guy. That's a progressive.
Seattle is bad. Bike lanes everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, they think they own the road.
They do. They do.
Canada's worse.
There's no bike lane in PA, buddy. You get run the fuck off the road.
I might be your neighbor, jerk. I might have to move out there.
You should. It's the same topography without earthquakes.
Yeah.
Volcanoes.
LP, we drove up to Canada twice. And the first time we drove up in Ottawa, right? We hit this intersection and it was like a litany of signs. It was like Times Square for you can turn here left on Tuesdays and Wednesdays if it's 2:00, but you can only turn here on a full moon if it's on a day that's odd in the month. Like what the?
New York City does that too, though, Zakainen. I was driving in circles one time in New York City, trying to go to Midtown Comics. I'm like, why the fuck did I come here?
Yeah, and there's freeways like in the city you can't drive a truck in, and like if you end up on it, you're fucked. Like cops just sit there waiting for you to fuck up. We did that once. We did it once, and they just nailed us instantly. We went up the ramp. He came up the other side of the ramp and fucking nailed us. It was like a $300 ticket.
I was in New York last year, and I had a rental car, and everyone's like, "Oh man, driving in New York City sucks. It's bad." I loved it.
Well, you just gotta
I love driving in New York. You can be the most aggressive driver.
Oh yeah,
and and like my buddy, he's from Jersey. He's with me in the car. He's like, "Listen, you just can't honk your horn. They made it illegal to honk your horn." You know what I did? I just started laying on the horn. I didn't care. I was like, this feels like Thunderdome. This is anarchy. I love this. This is just nuts.
It's intense. It's like an organism. Everybody rushes to the next light in every lane.
You see, that's the way I try to drive here. But in Seattle and in Canada, it's, hey, it's a 2-lane road. Let's both do 5 miles an hour under right next to each other and not let anybody by. So that's what I deal with every day of my life. So I got to New York. I'm like, these people know how to drive. I get it.
Yeah, they're in a rush.
Yeah.
Chicago was as much East Coast driving as I wanted to deal with, and fuck driving in Chicago, man.
I had no problems there, man. I was even driving a box truck in that fucking city and was fine. It's just New York's the only place I don't want to drive a truck because, like Gaines said, like every other street has 100 signs, and if you miss one, like $300-$400 ticket, like instantly.
Anxiety through the roof when you're driving.
Oh, it's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Not as horrible as getting a $2 ticket from Articulated Ninja. Who is this guess? Could you get no one bigger, sexier?
No, we could not. We got LP.
I guess
not. I got a Larry Gaines.
I guess not.
You're my boss.
Can I sneak in one question before I forget? Because
Larry Gaines.
Get him.
Well, since you've been away, LP, the big news was Hasbro getting the Disney deal back. Any thoughts? Did you think about it? Do you care? Do you think it's good, bad, indifferent?
Well, first of all, I just want to say that's what me and Bobby said. We said that Hasbro would reacquire the Disney license. So regardless of what anyone out on the internet is saying that we started a rumor, not true.
Well, my follow-up was going to get there, but go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I
no. I can still Larry Gain you.
You know, as many complaints as I have about Hasbro, I still do like a large glut of their product that they put out, and I buy a lot of it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if anyone else, if there's any other companies that could go as deep and as hard as Hasbro does with Marvel and Star Wars in their 6-inch line. Like they do deep cut characters. Yeah. Maybe not so much in Star Wars anymore, although they are doing Shadows of the Empire, which is cool. But, you know, like I would love if Jada could make the figures with Hasbro's budget, you know, and just like that, because then you'd still get the deep cuts. You'd still get like your comic Eternals, you know, they you still get your Inhumans and Frogman, stuff like that. But I think it's fine. That's what I expected, and I'll still pick and choose the ones that I want.
Cool. Now, in defense of not only the 3POA, but on one of our shows as well, here's the thing. We're doing a show 2 nights a week. Sometimes it is slow, okay? And we get information. We read articles like everyone else that has access to. We see Hasbro layoffs. Chris Cox making comments that Hasbro wants to get into gaming, and they said it themselves. They wanted to scale back on toy production. So you have to read in between the lines and have something to discuss on the show to get. It's crazy. You want to get people to watch, don't you?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So people, oh my God, that they prayed for their downfall. They predicted the downfall. That's the information that we were seeing. We were trying to read in between the lines.
Yeah.
So
speculation.
Yes.
Right. It happens in sports. It happens in movies, politics. It's no different with Toy Talk. So anybody that we're saying you guys just were praying for their downfall and all this nonsense, you're running a fucking show.
Well, not even that. I've heard Bobby say he has stocks. Why would he want a company he owns stock in?
But
he told me how much he hasn't. I can't say it here. He told me how much he has invested in Hasbro, and yeah, he wants Hasbro to do well. Trust me.
Yeah.
No one's praying for their downfall. That's it's just not true.
Well, and you guys, I watched that show. You said it numerous times. You're like, listen, guys, speculation. This is what we think. Again, words think, speculation. But that's not when people sit there and latch on like, you said this. Like, did you just clip out this 10-second fucking deal, you moron?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
They maybe, but I mean, I think we ended that conversation and I said, so what do you think, like, legitimately, what do you think is going to happen? Bobby's like, look, they're probably going to keep
it.
Yeah.
And
they did, and we agreed as well. We think at the end of the day, there's some things we want the lines to improve, but overall, they're decent products. They're good products. I mean, I'm surrounded by the shit as well.
As long as they don't get too much more expensive, they're fine. And you know, like,
well, that's
I'll always bitch about the things I don't like, so that maybe they'll change something. You know what I mean?
Shocker.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So,
I mean, you know, the criticism of product is not bashing a company, although who cares if a company gets bashed, especially a
Right.
huge corporation like that?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Because they don't give a shit about you, bro.
Right.
I have an iPhone. I'll bash Apple all day. The thing is, I don't have an Apple iPhone podcast. I have an action figure podcast.
Right. So you need, it's for conversation. That's this crazy thing that we like to do, and part of it is predictions, and part of it is being wrong, and sometimes you're right.
Well,
Now-
you said it's like sports.
Yes, absolutely, like sports. I watched the draft all weekend, and guys are going to be wrong. Everyone's going crazy over Deion Sanders' kid not getting drafted. So it's just, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you got to pay for it. So good thing we don't have to pay for it.
Also, just to be fair to my critics, I do like to make jokes at my own expense and at their expense. And so sometimes I'll lean into something very sarcastically. And then they'll be like, well, see, you actually said that. You said you wanted to light the Hasbro headquarters on fire and burn it down. It's like, yeah, but can you meet me halfway? You know I'm joking. Like, you know it.
Yeah.
So you're either stupid or you're a liar.
Yeah.
Or
you're a giant baby with a bad sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, if you didn't see it, his pre-show on 3POA, I logged in, hit the like before the show starts, like I usually do, and I'm seeing this whole conversation happening, and they're already ripping into the show that hasn't happened yet. I'm like, what is happening here? This is awesome.
Oh, about Andor. Yeah, I was like, I was surprised that Andor season 2 had come out. I hadn't watched it yet, and the show certainly wasn't about Andor. It was about Black Series figures, but I actually ended up watching Andor, and I liked the first 3 episodes.
Yeah,
of the first season. Yeah, I liked it. It's good. It's like if they did this first, it wouldn't be such a shitty thing. But they fuck things up so bad, you know. Like it's you're gonna have to do something amazing to get everybody back. Andor's just okay because it's a prequel to a prequel to a prequel. Like it really is
about a guy that you know is gonna die and how he's gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
That's unique.
So, it's a very odd thing, but at least it's written good. Like it makes sense. At least the first season. I haven't watched the second one, so I don't want to be attacked for it.
Well, I watched the first 3 episodes of the second season and I liked it.
Yeah, that's what I like.
I haven't watched it. I'm not going to. Disney Star Wars. You can go fuck yourself.
There you go. I support you. Zakainen.
Did you see the Minecraft movie, LP? I laughed like a fucking weirdo.
Bro, I was laughing. I loved it.
Oh, it was so fucking good.
It was so good.
Okay, good.
And I don't know nothing about Minecraft. Nothing.
That's what made it fun. They made it, if you didn't know about Minecraft, they had some real world stuff going on. So Zakainen, did we get a super chat and another show?
No,
Oh.
I just said I'm on solidarity with my brother over here, Ryan. And Tim's got a question for Ryan. Why are you trying to make me buy Star Wars Acolyte figures at Ross?
You should. Those are
they're $6 Jedi.
Yeah.
Do you like, maybe if you don't like Attack of the Clones and you don't want to have a display with Jedi and battle droids going at it, I get it. But $6 for a Jedi body, like that's
isn't the cloak soft
just
goods on
the
it too?
soft goods,
Yeah.
the lightsaber. Yeah, it's well worth it for that.
Yeah.
How's the I know you went to another city. How's the city in your room coming along? I know you're building a fucking
that 1/12 scale city.
Not
Are you
well, not
are you
good.
world building? I don't want to cut you off, but are you world building now?
Some would call it world building. Yes. I got something in today.
Let's see it.
From a certain person with a gigantic beard that was on Zakainen's show.
Gigantic beard, like he's on a watch list, that kind of
yes, like that kind of beard.
Whoop.
So I got a weapons crate.
I don't understand that one. Is that a new one?
It's on his website.
Son of a, you can get 10% off using ZAK10. All in stock items.
Some jersey barriers. These are jersey barriers.
Oh, I love those, man.
I need to pick some of those up.
I love those.
Got a whole bunch of those. And let's see, what else did he put in here? So I paid for all this stuff that I'm showing you, but he put some freebies in there, and I did not buy this. He gave me a mailbox.
I love the mailbox.
Perfect.
I just got one of those not too long ago.
And then let's see here. Oh, I got the mini weapons crate. Which
I picked a couple of those. Those are awesome.
It almost looks like a Yeti cooler, kind of.
Yeah, it does.
And then I got the medium weapons crate.
Yep.
Ooh.
And then he threw in, looks like a barrel.
Nice.
Water barrel.
Thank you. And then a really cool traffic cone.
Wow.
I did not, and it's got a light in it, so that's cool.
Yeah, LEDs the shit out of everything has LEDs in it.
Does it blink? Is it loaded with a battery already? Oh, look at that! That
He's
guy.
the battery. Let him go. That's the mark of quality.
So, Ken, did you ask Duarte how he did Saturday and Sunday at the show, or did you not get into that?
We did. I didn't ask him about how his sales went. I know he sold out of his porta potties.
Oh, good, because
I know that happened.
I still think that collectors, see, we're like diehards, and the Raw Dogs and the Hooligans, we're diehard collectors. I still think the average collector doesn't see the light as far as what you could do with all this cool stuff. You know what I mean?
I agree. Oh,
it's awesome.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome.
Great, man.
Yeah, and Duarte's stuff looks like something that if Hasbro made, diorama pieces. It's a product. It's not something whipped up on a whim. You know what I mean?
It's even better, man. Like,
well, I mean, it's better. Just for example,
his washing and dirtying of stuff is amazing. I would grab the dumpster, but I just redid my set and I can't move it.
I've seen that set. No, you cannot.
You know what?
Can you?
I have an extra camera right now. So
Chad,
show that off again, Ryan.
I'll make good stuff. Point is, it's like a product. It doesn't feel like sometimes you get something made 3D printed or made from, and it just is like, okay, this is cool, but it's not like the quality of Duarte's stuff is amazing.
In that crate, what I would do is I would slap a sticker on it, like Cody Walls just gave us for 99
Cody,
cents.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Cody.
I'm trying to present this extra camera. Hang on.
I ended up just switching my camera is what I ended up doing.
I'm trying to get my hand in there. Hang on.
Amen, brother.
Bronzer said it best. His stuff has life.
Let's
very
real quick, and then we'll get it out of there. But
what are you doing there, buddy?
That's the new set.
Oh, that's the dump. That's the new set, is it? I bet it is.
Cool. Yeah, that's the dumpster. Oh, the tramps are all set up. The headless people, Hellraiser box, but.
Oh man, someone threw away a perfectly good green guy.
And there's a garbage bag, man.
Yeah, do you see Jar Jar back there sticking his head out?
Love it.
All right, let me get this thing out of here.
In my head canon, it's a headless Jar Jar.
Yes. Well, I actually popped his head off to just sink it in there. Like I didn't put his body in the dumpster, so.
Chad has a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. I'm not sure what he's saying here.
Tchotchkes, how dare you?
Tchotchkes. Schlotsky sounds pretty good, though. I'll say that.
These are handmade pieces of art.
They are. They're beautiful, man. Do you have the turlet near you, Gaines? The porta potty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got me that too.
Oh, you got a porta potty? Awesome.
So my son bought this for me.
Oh, that's so awesome.
No, here, we'll show off the clean one. Show off the clean one.
Yeah, show the clean one.
This one
is the one's just arrived on site. Now, Newburgh.
Now, apparently, it was not only Duarte; it was the Find My Figures ladies did that. So.
On the inside of the top of it, apparently the Find My Figures ladies wrote something on the inside up top, I believe.
Oh, now you got to look, Gaines.
Yeah,
jeez, I didn't know.
And while you're doing that, we did hit 200. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, they initial it. No dicks or anything.
It's so nice, though. I didn't know they had a hand in it, so I feel so shitty that I wasn't there to get it.
Well, you have a dirty pair of underwear that is also coming to you.
Oh, I can't.
A la our Chili's experience.
Oh,
what
man.
The hell?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
first, we'll tell this. Hey, yo, Frankie. $5. Just jealous of you showering another Washingtonian love, damn it. LOL. Thanks again for the love, crew.
Hell
we had
yeah,
a lot
Frankie.
Here.
Oh,
so,
Frankie's
yeah, he told
the
me,
best.
Frankie told me what town he lives in, and it's about 2 hours from me. But I go over there sometime, so next time I'm going to hit him up.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's a really good toy show in his area on Halloween.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, when I was in Portland for Halloween, all the wife and I could find anywhere was just like trunk or treats. Like nothing was going on.
I think that's like the new thing. That's like kid safety. You know, when we were kids, it was just like go to Uncle Touchy. He has tons of candy. You know what I mean? Be back before midnight.
I don't like the trunk or treat shit. It doesn't feel right. It feels
it's so lame. Like I went with like my fucking nephews a bunch of years ago, and I was like, candy asses.
It's gotten too nice, man. We used to egg cop cars and
toilet paper like the day before Halloween. Like fuck, dude, we would demolish like everything in toilet paper. We were saving up all year.
They don't do that anymore. They kill each other, but they don't throw eggs at cop cars. We gotta.
And speaking of throwing eggs at cop cars.
Ah, help! He's got a boner! Boner jams roll heavy, new bird truck, stomp spot, sex clown, slither ass plate, back lot, chrome on the wheels.
I'm sorry, it's the pleats.
Boner jams for $9.99. Enjoying Zakainen's 3D goggles, scoping out all the dongs on the Deus and in the chat. Deus, interesting. Another pleasantries. I have 29 VHS tapes of little people with hairy big toe knuckles. Let's do it.
I enjoy that, James.
Thank you, Boner.
Check out Boner Jams on Under
the Bus podcast.
Yes. Not toy related. So finally someone that's not music related.
Yes, but they get out of control. It's hilarious when those guys start spinning out. They're fucking great. So
what's the next show you're going to, LP? Is it the DFW?
That's the next one I'm going to travel for. Yeah.
Yeah, and you fly or drive?
Oh, I fly.
Yeah.
I'm not driving all the way to Dallas.
That's like us gains. That's like us driving, man. Like it would just.
He's not John Madden, for God's sake.
It would be catastrophic.
It is the same. I think it's the same distance, pretty much.
It probably is. Yeah. It probably is.
Yeah. So I got DFW, but here locally, I got the Washington State Toy Show and then Washington SummerCon coming up before that.
And you just go. You don't vend or anything. You just go there, walk around.
The toy show, I'm going to vendor. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I love doing that, man. I love going to Gaines's thing and getting rid of extras and hanging out. I'm a big fan of that.
I am at capacity, man. It is not good over here. And there's too much.
That's why I got a big double booth at 10 by 20.
Damn, dude, you're not playing around.
Yeah, well, it's me and my kid, right? So we're sharing it, and we're gonna purge a lot of stuff.
Nice.
Did you do the WhatsApp thing, or you gonna do this instead, or a combination?
I haven't done that yet. No, I have not had time.
The WhatsApp, you have to like hustle though. You can't just. I have a friend who did it, and he had like 6 people watching. It's almost like doing a live stream where you have to promote it or something, right? It's not as simple as.
I have a way around everything where you can actually get your own products sold under your videos, and yeah, I just haven't done it in a while. I'm actually putting it back up because the shipping end of it didn't work right, but now they work with ship stations, so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna start selling again, because when I'd put my figures up and it would be under my videos, I would sell a lot of figures. So
okay,
I'll show you the dirty trick, because like YouTube only lets you work with so many vendors, and I found the vendor that lets you make your own listings.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And their fees are significantly cheaper than doing Amazon or eBay, because I have accounts for both, and they murder you in freaking fees. So.
Well, I have a prediction that as toy prices increase, we don't know where it's going to go. When it's going to end, people for their fix are going to be looking for used. So
Yeah, well, shelves are about to be empty come May, man. I've been reading all things about ports and stuff being like at half capacity and shit right now. And they're saying by May,
well,
you know, there isn't going to be shit from China here anymore.
I know it sounds dour and depressing because we're all toy maniacs, but at the same time, we all have an abundance of fucking plastic around us. So
And not only that, dude, I could go back and get things I'm missing for my collection for years. Like there's stuff out there I'll always be on. You know what I mean?
As I was
shout out to our replay crew, by the way. We don't say it often enough.
We don't
do say it, but we need to say it often. So shout out.
But Gaines comments on all you guys who watch.
I do. I feel guilty.
He gives you love.
I got something's wrong with me, LP. I got too big a heart. little penis, big heart.
Is that a flaw? It's not a flaw. It's a good thing.
It's an amazing
little penis.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
All day I
mean,
just
that too.
get
I
notifications that Gaines is leaving feedback. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I don't know.
I can't do it. I can only do so much. I give everybody a heart and a thumbs up. Everybody on every fucking video.
Well, to be fair, I do it.
I can't respond to everything, or I'd never get anything done.
Right.
Well, the trick is do it while you're taking a shit, and I take about 2 a day. So
yeah, but I'm an idiot. I'm looking for like movie clips to steal from my little intros, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm always doing something productive.
LP, you pay attention to comments. Do you like the ones where you could mess with someone over the really kind ones?
Oh, dude, I got a great comment the other day. Here, let me read it to you because it's
a banger.
Okay, I like it.
It's the first one in my YouTube studio. This is from Legion X83. Since y'all are constantly talking about getting on your knees and sucking dick, maybe have a gay guest, unless that's a problem for y'all. You may just need an expert at the craft. Then again, you blow Trump's dick every week, so maybe y'all are beta pros.
Oh no!
I gave him a big heart on that.
Yeah,
and I
just don't answer.
No, I answered because this is the show.
LP answered.
This is the show with Elite Legend and Talker.
Oh well, that
and so
you're gonna get little.
Go ahead.
What's the sour babies?
I just said.
Good episode.
I just said, dude, Talker art is gay. Didn't you know that?
Yes.
Come on, keep up, pal.
Hello.
No response.
I've watched it. It's so funny. I've watched your shows and been on them, bunch of fucking times. I never hear you guys get political. I think people just make
we
assumptions.
don't.
No,
yeah,
we always avoid it. All of us avoid it because we know it's divisive, and who wants to? We only want to be divisive.
Religion and politics.
Right. You only want to be divisive with things that are in our wheelhouse, titties,
or in the hobby. This is my fucking hobby.
Right.
I don't want to fucking talk about other shit. You know what I mean? So
I think you prefer them ones like that. You like to give it back to people.
Listen, if someone can come in the comments and leave something like that, like a good roast, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll drop a heart on it every time.
Yeah, I do it. I do it too, and I don't respond just to make them go nuts. So just give a little thumbs up. Be like, I read it, but I just can't give you the satisfaction of answering. Even if they flip me out for like 3 seconds, I'm like, nah. Right. I got better things to do.
You guys are white lies. I don't know how to. What am I reading that right? There's a lot of emojis there.
I don't know.
A lot of emojis.
I don't know how to read that. Is that?
All I know is
States.
Well, we're just here to fuck around. It is.
Emojis are a crutch for the unintelligent, and that's why I use them so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all I respond with.
Hey, listen, it was good enough for the goddamn Egyptians to use. Okay, with hieroglyphs, those are fucking emojis.
Exactly.
Same fucking thing. I think they're classy.
Yeah, you'll get it.
They're retro.
Very true. Yeah, I enjoy seeing you get back at people. I actually look for it because it's you're pretty good at it. It's a talent. It's one thing to be able to.
It's a craft.
It is a craft.
It is a fine line you have to walk because it's easy to fall into the trap of looking like you're coping. Like this hurt me.
Yeah.
like you want to make sure it stays funny.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have to resort, like what some people do is like get personal and start talking about their old lady or something. You know?
Family.
But yeah, it is a fine line. Like I just try to have fun with it.
I do like this, Tim. Yeah. God bless them.
Yeah, I had a guy.
Bless your heart. That's a good one.
It's funny to see a guy like
he hits
Tim
him with that passive aggressive shit like no one else, man. That's where he got the spicy from. Read his comment section's a fucking gold mine of like retardation. like he sends us shit like it hasn't been so bad lately, but there was a rough period for him like 6 months ago where it was like every week he's just sending us these ridiculous ones that people leave, and you're just like, he's the best.
God wasted skin on you. Like, who even says that to anyone, much less fucking Tim?
How could you say that to him?
Bless.
There's a good question from Bill K. I don't know who he wants to send the gift to, so I don't know.
I want to send you a gift. Oh, like a PO box or something, Jerk, for you?
Yeah.
There's just hit me up on IG. I'll give you an address. It's not my house.
Nice.
I usually have everything sent to the store and it goes in my mailbox at work. It's just, I live far enough away from work where, I don't want to dox myself. So.
Are we sure, Elite? Are you sure you're walking a fine line?
No, he is not walking.
He's actually
He's running through it like a marathon winner.
Like Kool-Aid
I go
Man.
through his comments sometimes. I'll read his comments because I want to see people getting angry and yelling at him. He's nice to people hating on him. Like he doesn't get.
He handles it well too.
Yeah,
he's
Elite's good at it.
Yeah, he's the best.
I'm the only schmuck that stays up all night thinking about some guy who critiqued my Ninja Turtle review. Fucking guy still got me living rent free.
I'm still thinking about it. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, Blake, if he has dirty underwear gains, he was wondering where to send that to you.
Yeah, hit me up on IG just like Jerk said. Yeah, you can send it. Use condoms, the underwear. I'll make a fucking homemade child over here with all that. Like weird science,
We'll put a biohazard bin on your mailbox.
Yes, thank you for that.
Drop the nasty ones.
I'll review it.
Can we show that picture Gaines shared of the
Yeah, I put it on Facebook.
Ill repute.
Oh yeah,
you're good on that one.
Yeah, go ahead. I just
here. Let's show.
It's beautiful.
Is this so? Saturday night we had a night LP, and somehow Zakainen got me to talk about my strip club days.
Somehow,
and my tip, of course, is if you're gonna ever go to a strip club again, I know you're a married man, but you never know. I have a bachelor party. You wear sweatpants, and if you really want to do it right, with no underwear.
Wow.
Yes, Saturday's stream was really interesting.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Oh,
good luck following that stream, LP. I'm just saying.
That was listen, when I drink, I get a little stupid.
Oh no, that was a gold mine. That show Saturday was fucking hilarious. Like that was, I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
Good. I'll drink. I'll start. I can't drink on a Monday night. But
yes,
I wake up at 4:30, but on Saturday night. So LP, if you want, next Saturday, if you want to see me drunk and talking about sweatpants at the strip club, send me. It is a life hack, though. You haven't lived.
No, it is a life hack. I agree. Yeah. I've never heard of that fucking scheme ever. And then once you said it, I was like, this man knows. He definitely was a sexaholic.
Oh, Ryan in parentheses. I forgot. Yeah, midgets. That was another topic that popped up. Yep.
Yeah, we got a lot of thumbs down on that one once we started talking about little people.
GT's like, I always wear sweatpants. Elite's like, basketball shorts is my go-to.
I think he's got you on the wind with that one, Gaines. He just fucking sunk your battleship.
Yeah, man. Elite's already got it like poking out,
wind,
right?
Fucking, because they're that weird material that you could, cream your pants just wearing them with no underwear around the street.
They just hit you the right way. You're in trouble.
Oh,
AliExpress Andrew Tate.
Oh my god! I do kind of see it.
Yeah,
we gotta get you the glasses now, Gaines.
Oh my! And the robe. He's got to have that silk robe.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that'd be so good. LP, are you back to Wednesday and Saturday on 3POA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a show last Wednesday
with Jeremy.
Yeah.
Loose but complete. That was an awesome show.
Thanks.
It was awesome to see him again, man. Because that was like the first show I started watching you on was those. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for real. I just used to always just catch that, and I was like, these guys just like they work good together. So.
And it was easy to get back into. It was like, we hadn't been off for a full year, so it was like an old shoe. Just
smelly old shoe.
Yep.
Smelly old shoe.
You know what? You didn't have
That's
Sam
right.
Newsman pop in because I was waiting for for me to do that. Oh, we got some.
I should have hit him up. That's my fault. He's really busy on his radio stuff now, though. He might still do it.
Well, good for him for being busy. That's
awesome. Yeah. Most
Radio
not my thing, but like making a Muppet popular is like, yeah, I'm 100% behind that.
I want Sam and Rocco on the same show.
Oh my god!
God, it'd be so good. What a train wreck!
Do that on your channel.
Oh man, the last time he was on, he was fucking epic with us. So I can't say nothing. He went crazy.
He was good.
LP, when you had Talker and Elite and Bobby, by the way, 3 big personalities, and were you just going into that to just say, fuck it, I'm going to sit back and whatever happens, happens? Or did you mentally,
I had a couple of notes written down, but when you have Talker on, it's pointless because he's just going to do what he wants.
He's going to go wherever he wants to go.
Yeah.
The first time I had him on, and this is like 3 years ago, or more, I was like, oh, we're going to do a show about the history of Marvel Legends. Right.
Okay.
And I researched it all the way. I researched it all the way back through Toy Biz and who started the Toy Biz company. Yeah. And you can watch the show now, like 30 minutes in, I crumple up my notes. I'm like, well, don't need these. And it was just Talker. It was just Talker like making fun of other YouTubers and asking Bobby questions about Marvel Legends and when he worked at Hasbro. I mean, it was a great show. But
right.
When I have Talker on, there's really no reason to have like a topic.
Talking points.
Yeah.
It's him, Rocco. Those guys are just shows unto themselves.
Right.
You could see it when Talker, you could almost sense like there's a pause and you're like, oh boy, he's going to say something fucking nuts. And he wears glasses, so you can't really gauge,
He's got those Dahmers too.
He's got
He's got the. I get nervous for hosts because you guys
you can't tell what's going on. You're like, fuck.
Oh, you're over there sucking dick for a Hasbro.
Yo, all you need is
that ball cap.
Yeah, you need a ball cap.
Yeah, ball cap. Yep.
You just get those stone dives going. Was perfect.
Yeah.
That's why Talker is great, though, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I think he's still been a little filtered. I don't think we've gone full Talker since he's been back.
What else can he say?
I think he's been respectful of the channel that he was on. You know,
like Obby, I thought he was pretty. He was pretty easy on Obby, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Hang on, Drew G. Has it really been 3 years now?
I think so. It was one of our early shows, and it was I don't remember. Maybe not 3 years.
Yeah, I tried not to think of that shit.
All a blur.
Talker's basically the Florida Man Dies Clay of action figure.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I watch other shows. I'm always concerned about, not concerned, like, oh God. But as a host, there's certain things you have to keep going, and you got to be wary of. So just wondering.
Yep. Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't go like full politics, I'd probably cut him off. But
yeah.
You saw him. He was making fun of me. He was making fun of Elite
Legend. Yeah, he was making fun of everybody.
Yeah,
he was in the Bobby about like
it was like a roast.
Not paying attention. Yeah, just annihilating everybody.
Oh, Robert's confirming. Yep, it's been 3 years. We old.
Time flies. When
It
you're
does.
fucking collecting toys and looking for new releases. Anything upcoming that you gentlemen are looking forward to and releases? This fucking Zakainen got the Street Fighter toys.
I mean, that I've got that. Do you want to do pickups real quick?
Can you show me that Blanca, how big it is
get
compared to
into it
your
right
head?
after this.
Okay.
Well, I ordered a ramen van like a month ago.
Oh,
and it's on the water. It's killing me. I know I'm not going to see. I know I'm not going to see anything until the 8th, though, because
at least 1 month.
It seems like it's a month after you get the shipping label that it hits the actual service. So getting close. So
it was like almost exactly 1 month. I think I'll be like a month and a couple days. It's supposed to show. My A team's supposed to be like Thursday, I think, is when that's supposed to show up.
Well, I've never had anything ramen in hand, and when we were at Gaines' show, they had Ninja. Yeah, Ninja had the fucking twisted metal like van theme
It was
thing,
awesome.
the ice cream truck. And as soon as I had it in my hand, I was like, "Yep, I'm getting a van." Okay.
Well, listen, I got 2 right here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to get it. Like with like the vans and I got the Robo Skull, right?
Oh,
I've had the Robo Skull for like 4 months, 5 months.
I would say, I think you got it like as soon as you were talking about it when I got mine.
I get all excited to get them, and then they show up, and I don't open them.
Buddy, when you open it,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Robo Skull is like one of my favorite toys ever.
Oh
like,
yeah, I've only heard
like
good
that,
things about it.
like that fucking thing is awesome, dude. It killed me to wait like a month. I waited a month and a half because I don't want to open shit before I review it because I want that like we're doing this together thing when I do a video. And dude, like when I got that in hand, I was like, holy fucking shit. So definitely get around to opening it because it's
Ramen did tease that Airwolf, by the way.
Whoa,
some helicopter. So
118 though, guys, 118.
1/18th scale.
Yeah.
So like the old. That's like that toy is like a grail. The 118.
Wait, Bronzer, you're getting Woodford already?
Yeah, he's shipping.
He's on the East Coast.
Shit.
And dude, seriously, like when Mezco ships to us, Zakainen, it comes in a day. You get a shipping notice and it's like in the mail for 1 day, and then you get it the next day.
God damn. I was just expecting it was like normal. It was going to be 8 to 10, 12 weeks like Tangerine.
No, when it's there,
in stock.
yeah, some of their stuff is ready to go.
I didn't.
Tangerine was supposed to be in stock, wasn't it?
I think she didn't. I don't think you had to wait too long on that.
Dude, no, it was a while.
Really?
It was like I want to say 8 to 12 weeks on Tangerine. It was stupid, and she was supposed to be in stock. So that's again for me for Mezco. I'm still a sweet summer child. So
I am too. I usually order them from work unless they're an exclusive.
Lemon Toys live stream. Okay,
It's
I think I
time to
saved
talk.
that.
Sounds like something bad is happening. Maybe.
Well, yeah, he's getting hit with like 100 and whatever % tarps or whatever they are. You know what I mean? Like he's getting fucked on that if he's in China. And then I know that plastic demand is insanely high because the companies that make plastic can't import the gas that's from America to make it because you need propane to make plastic.
Right.
And we're the biggest exporter of propane to China.
Are we really?
They can't. So they're not even going to be able to make plastic soon. So like, shit's gonna get ugly if they don't.
It's called a kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
I work right by the Seattle port.
SeaTac or whatever. Or is that different?
Seattle.
That's
No,
the airport.
that's the airport.
Okay.
That's the airport. Yeah, no, the port with the big cranes. It's empty.
Yeah, dude. I
Okay.
told you I follow this shit because I'm interested in it. It's like my other hobby is
Well,
that kind of, stuff.
we'll
It's going to be ugly by next month, dude. Like Walmart is warning people that the shelves, they're going to be like, well, this shit isn't going to be here anymore.
You know what it's time to do, Jerk? It's time to start banging your wife again. You know,
blow the dust off that thing. Get her to start the old leaf blower.
Man, LP, you missed it. We're talking pre-show. Gaines like does this, and this spoon full of food just comes over and
Oh,
feeds him,
yeah.
like, what the fuck is happening?
Andrew Tate, baby.
Now,
She's
the
in there
best
ready.
is-
She's in there waiting for me right
Like
now.
feeding him grapes next? What the hell?
The
Oh, yeah.
best is when she slapped you before the show. She's like, and
Did
you
she
were like,
say,
"I'm
"Here
ready."
comes the airplane"?
You're gonna get him a spoon now with an airplane on it.
Oh shit!
Just
I'm trying to think of what I'm excited for that's going to be coming out, man. That's a good question.
Well, you know, like I said, if it gets slow, there's plenty of shit to catch up on, buy used stuff, get into customizing, you know, learn to appreciate, you know, I always tell people that aren't repainting or just messing with their figures in any kind of way. It's really adds to it. So maybe get into that.
I mean, it's going to be a good like if you want to purge, it'll be a good time to purge.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Oh yeah, Ken's Toys. Yeah, Toy Show's be making some bank, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's right.
That was another thing I was going to say if I remembered it is this is a great time to go to toy shows, sell at toy shows, and you know a lot of people say there's none in my town. I always see that comment come up.
They're everywhere. If you
start
look.
one, start small. Go to a firehouse. Go to some place that's going to be real cheap. I'm sure there's a ton of people in your town that might collect, and you never know.
Yep.
Oh, actually, that's a good one. I do want that Conan.
I already ordered that shit. Yeah. I'm so stupid. I ordered two because I'm like, I'm gonna break one. I know it, so I ordered two.
That'd be an investment right there. I mean, the way Mezcos have been going.
Well, the discount at my store was if I ordered an extra one, it dropped at another plateau to make it even cheaper.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll get the extra one, whatever. So
Toy shows become vintage connoisseurs of production.
Today we have a Tron figure from 1984.
Oh yeah, it'll all flip. Then you're gonna see my cops video come out finally.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. I'm trying to, you know, think of a good way to do it where I don't bore you to death going over like 20 figures and 5 fucking vehicles plus, you know. So
do it.
I might do the good guys and the bad guys in separate videos.
My favorite thing Michael used to do, Jerk, was the cartoon and the toys. Maybe, you know, borrow some ideas from that and mix them together. That was
maybe. Or I'll just sit next to a table.
Hey, you can do that too.
Do jerk.
Who's got the license for Cops and Crooks now?
It's Big Bad because they're
Is it
doing.
really?
Yeah, because they're doing what's his name.
It's not Loyal Subjects, right?
No.
Okay.
It's Big Bad. Whoever, whatever workshop.
Big Bad Workshop or whatever.
Or I didn't see a figure. I saw a render. So you know what I mean. But it looks cool as hell. So I'm in on it too. Like they're fun. Like that was a toy line when I was a kid. I had like 1 or 2 and couldn't get any more. So as an adult, when I was like, oh, I can buy the whole fucking set in one blow, I was like, done.
Man, if they could keep the whole Bart Sears aesthetic and keep that artwork and make those into a modern figure, man.
Yeah. I could see Nacelle trying that, but you know, they're doing biker mice, which were really nice. Just they didn't sell.
Yeah. And they do comic books too. It's really weird, dude. Like they have a like little tiny comic book publisher as well.
Did Nacelle's animated universe debut on Netflix?
That I don't know.
They were gonna have a RoboForce cartoon, right?
It's
gonna be
everything.
It's gonna be all their toy lines. It's going to be a shared universe.
Cars, yeah.
Is that guy like a billionaire? Because he said that he's not gonna raise prices on anything.
I think Ryan Reynolds has a hand in that company somewhere. I heard.
Oh, really?
Like,
But
as a financer, not like I'm in there designing toys. It's just a guy throwing.
Didn't
money
he say
around.
that before they hit 145%? I think he did.
Oh
yeah.
Like the 145% thing that's a game changer.
Yeah,
Like,
it's insane.
Yeah.
Ramen Racer at Kane County Toy Show for $500.
Tubi Aussies. That's
it's a great toy, not worth that. And besides, like, just get the ramen razor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just get that one. You take the parts off, you got a ramen racer, you know? I wouldn't pay that markup.
Hell no, man.
Mainframe, what do you got in the background there, man? I'm seeing a little thumbnail of a bunch of pictures. Is that just hanging up from earlier?
That's just hanging out. That's that's my homepage. That's nothing. That's in fact, I wish I could get rid of all the crap that's on my just crap homepage.
Can I see this Blanca now, Jerk, or I gotta wait still?
Which Blanca?
Zakainen has it. You found it at Target like a freak. I want to see how big.
Yeah. Let's do pickup.
In conjunction with your head.
Yeah, I've got me some Blanca over here.
Did you find that at the store?
I found 2 sets of Blanca and
Sagat.
Who's more impressive?
Oh, that's my boy right there.
Yeah, I went back trying to find a set for Abby, but they were gone. Now I watch my review.
True.
I am not a fan of the toe articulation.
My broken toes.
They didn't do it on Blanca. I'm like, why did you put it on Sagat? You don't really have to have that.
A little odd. But
So I'm not
head sculpt looks fucking awesome though.
Oh yeah. It's everything during the review. I had a lot of fun. They're the joints, it's like Jada. Anything, if you already got Jada, if you got Ken, Ryu, Chun-Li, everybody, they move great. Blanca's legs, oops, that was a big party foul right there. Holy cow. His ankles, his knee joints, kind of tight, which I like on a leg. So
sure,
I was good with that.
Yeah. I'd rather have,
My big one as far as pickups go. I'm going to try to be sneaky with my camera settings. Just switch cameras. What I'm going to try to do.
Sneaky.
We'll do it live.
Oh, look at this. Now finally another well, you're buying a Star Wars thing right there, but LP, I got a ton of shit on this show because I'm the only person that still buys Black Series. So it's nice to have another.
Oh, I do here and there.
I buy Black Series.
I do here and there.
This thing is just cool. Now, is it $70 cool? I don't know. $70 cool.
It looks nice, but no.
If that ends up, it'll probably end up at Ross or some bullshit. But I don't care because I was like, damn, that thing's pretty fucking cool. And I don't buy a whole lot of Black Series. So when I do, I'm like, this is one I'll get. And if they get a colored version too, Jerk, like you were talking about, I'll happily pick up a colored version of it.
I think it's still on Amazon and Pulse, probably.
Yeah, I would only want like a painted version for the droid with the hat. That's about it.
I know it's dumb and I love it.
No,
it's like he took his hat off and like put it on the fucking droid.
I think it's awesome, but like it being black and white now.
And just look at this.
That's exactly that, and the price is why I didn't get.
Well,
it.
yeah,
like, the black and white aspect it doesn't fit in with the rest.
And I bought a stupid fucking frog for way too much fucking money. I'm like, fuck it, let's just keep going. It's just money.
I didn't do that either.
So, Gaines, did you get the frog?
No. So I that's a nice fucking figure. Other than the hood not.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, here, I'm sorry. Yeah, I picked up this today.
Ooh.
I love Our Man. I ordered this on Target and it actually showed up because I could not find him in stores.
Nice.
Oh, and I forgot about this. I didn't bring him in. That Superman that you grabbed, Gaines. It's got a little bit of cell shading on it, right?
Yeah.
Just a touch of it. That's a great head sculpt. So I ended up picking up that Superman.
Look at him. The man's everywhere. He's a man of every line. Finding it all, like
done. I know LP makes fun of me.
Only a little.
Just, I see what you did there.
Games. I know you went crazy this weekend, so I
don't
know if you're behaving or not.
I went stupid. It was really the dopamine rush, the handshakes, the glad handing that was going on, and spending money, getting deals.
The back alley hand jobs you were
back alley,
he was in Jersey,
tossing two guys off in the stall for figures.
Grace Whip.
I mean,
hey, listen, we've all been there. Okay?
Double glory hole, either side.
Everything is in a toy garage, but this guy, if he moved, this would be so fucking fun, man.
I told you those fucking arm joints are bullshit.
I mean, I'm cool with it. I got it for $50, and here, look, his fucking silly.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, Woody. You're right.
You know, It's clever. Headlights up.
Oh, that's
that anvil's fucking badass. I did $50 for the accessories. I think.
Right. That and then
I think he's awesome. The whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
dog.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was fun, you know. But the prize is Casey Jones, but he's in the curio cabinet, you know.
He's in the
you got a
Paradise
Casey, a
Pleasure
Mezco
Island.
Casey?
I got a Mezco Casey LP with the Duarte Studios like shoulder pad.
Yeah.
For $160.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
From Duarte?
No, from Toy Chase, the mayor, because he a few people like me, man, and they want to give me deals, and
I don't know why, but that's cool.
I don't know why either. It must be all the pussy and fart jokes. Maybe
I
people
thought the deals would end if I wasn't there. You
Must
know?
have been the back alley hand jobs.
Yes, if you toss a few guys off, you're gonna get a deal.
Toss a few dwarves. Whatever.
Gets me a couple figures off. Take a shot in the mouth.
Business is business.
There was. I probably could have spent $1,000 in an hour there. You got this. Because as soon as I walked in, someone had the Blanca in the cigar for $45, which is, you know,
each.
Yeah, I almost did it, but you know, you're saving on gas and the hunt and all that stuff. There was every corner. ToyCon is a great show. I mean, I know Legion's Con is great and ZoloCon is great, but ToyCon is getting up there.
And there's more different kinds of dealers at ToyCon than you'll get at Legion's Con.
Oh,
so,
I didn't tell you right. Jimmy Hart was there, right? Now I just met Jimmy Hart at my local ShopRite for free, you know, 2 months ago. Got a picture with him. He was really a sweet old guy. He has his hair dyed jet black. And I just wanted to go up to his table and thank him because there wasn't so much commotion. His two handlers leaned in like I was going to tell Jimmy Hart to go like fuck himself or something. Like it was so awkward. Like I because I know he's older, he probably can't hear as well. And I was like, Jimmy, I just wanted to tell you, you came to my local ShopRite. You were a gentleman. You handled it so well. And his fucking handlers were leaning in, like listening in on the conversation. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
What's happening here?
Like, get the fuck out of here.
What is this guy, Stan Lee? You got to be up his ass?
And then Doink the Clown is next to him, which didn't like 6 people.
Yeah,
play
which
Doink
fucking
the Clown?
Doink?
Yeah. Beat it, clown.
Does he still dress up as Doink?
Oh yeah, well whoever it was, it could have been some random
what,
fucking clown.
3 or 4 different guys. The OG Doink died.
He was really creepy looking. Like clowns are creepy to begin with. He looked like an old, like old man Doink is not a fucking fun look.
Like Captain Spaulding.
Yeah,
I love Captain Spaulding.
What are we doing?
Dun, dun.
Why do we own this? What is that for?
You've got your money's worth, by the way, out of that wig.
Yeah, definitely.
That, by the way, is one of your best thumbnails ever, dude. Like that one was the best. Little clowns.
Oh yeah,
so good. That killed me. I was like, hit it out of the park on that one.
I was told that was hate, but it only made people laugh.
Oh,
so.
it's so funny, man. Like these people put themselves out there. You got to be able to take it, man.
Exactly.
There's nothing malicious going on. It's just a joke. Take it.
Right.
Oh, the show.
Speaking of nothing malicious going on, Brian in parentheses for $10. Ray Apollo, who played Doink after Matt Bourne left WWF. He does a ton of conventions. He's legit and did help make the character what it was in the early 90s.
Very cool. Thank you, Ryan.
And Ryan apparently for $10 really wanted to get that information. Yeah, Ryan.
Well, it's good info, and I take back. He looked like a great clown.
He did not look like Captain Spaulding.
Yeah, he wasn't scary at all.
Maybe a little.
LP, did you get any pickups while you were traveling?
Yeah, I did.
In Victoria Target.
Ooh,
no, there's
fancy.
no Targets in Canada. They don't have Target. But on the way there, we stopped at a Walmart, and
nice.
I just want the main family. So I got Lisa.
Nice.
Lisa,
you guys are funny. Thank you.
You're tearing me apart.
And then at a 2-story Walmart in Victoria, which I've never seen a 2-story Walmart before.
Yeah, that's
wait. 2-story Walmart?
Yeah.
So like, was the first floor groceries, second floor fat lady clothes and shit?
First floor was groceries and I think clothes, and then upstairs was like electronics, toys, and housewares.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I found Marge at the Canadian one, and it was $12.99 Canadian.
Whoa,
huh?
Which is like $9 or something.
Yeah, that's cheap. Usually the shit's jacked up to the fucking moon.
Right? But then I get home, and there's a box in my house, because my mom came by and fed the cats and stuff. But
yeah,
I was like, "What is this?" And I didn't know what it was, and I kind of forgot that I had pre-ordered this, but it's the Tesla robot action figure from Tesla.
What? I didn't even know they made one of those.
Yeah, it was on Tesla's website and it sold out.
That's
Really?
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's probably has a little camera in there. It's gonna listen to your every.
Probably, yeah. I mean, is somebody gonna see this in my collection and key it?
Nope.
No.
We're gonna vandalize
it. Fire.
They're gonna key your robot.
That's
leave that poor robot alone.
Does it have articulation in the whole deal? Yeah, good question.
It does. Like, I haven't opened it yet, but it's got all the joints everywhere. Yeah.
You remember how much that was, LP?
I think it was 50.
Very unique.
50.
Is he like die cast?
Yeah, it's very weird.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna open it.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna open it. There
Nice.
you go. Raw, get raw, baby.
Well, while he's doing that,
No.
I did finally get my Red Sonja, and I'm gonna review this thing this week. So it
Good luck.
looks all right. You know what I mean? Like everything here looks matte, and then her upper torso's all glossy.
Sweaty
away,
tits.
yeah, right away. And I will tell you right now, this thing does not look like that.
No.
This thing right here does not look like that.
The shoulder pads are. Is there
no,
another
they're
set of
packed
them?
in. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you can
and
get her
you get
out.
a whole other tray. So like, you do get a loadout. And
Okay.
as much as I'm making fun, these two head sculpts are awesome.
Mhm.
Like right off the bat. So, and they were the ones that I wanted to be good. So, it is what it is. But unfortunately, I pre-ordered it from work, which means I gotta buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good Red Sonja if you just keep her in a pose. And Four Feathers just mentioned he's afraid. Don't always say, regardless of what.
Yeah, don't listen to that asshole. I still got mine.
Right. I mean, enjoy the toy. I got a new catchphrase now. I'm gonna bust it out.
Try it out.
Maybe.
Give it a whirl.
There are no bad toys, just bad prices. Okay? How you like that?
Keep workshopping that one.
Okay.
You got something.
Something. Because honestly,
Little wordy.
I'm like you, Zakainen. I buy everything. I'm a maniac. And I rarely get so disappointed where I say, I wish I didn't buy this. I just wish things were slightly cheaper sometimes.
I got to run it on this thing. Changing the logo on that one. Put your catchphrase on there.
Oh, here.
I look at him.
Oh, wow.
It is plastic. It's a very
What?
I'll say it's cheap feeling plastic.
Tesla got you. That son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's it looks like it has double joints, but it has single joints in the arms and the legs.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Ball joints at the ankles, so they go all around, and then ball joints at the wrists, and ball joints at the shoulders with bicep, then a ball joint at the head. This is not a $50 toy. This
Is that like a Marvel Legends? Like we're talking like a like a $25 figure.
You know what this reminds me of a Bionicle.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which saved Lego, if people know their Lego history.
Yeah, that's true. That
Bionicle saved Lego, really?
Bionicle saved Lego. Lego was on the verge of bankruptcy, and Bionicle saved it.
That's going to be kind of fun, though.
Why the sledgehammer? I don't.
Because I think he hit a Cybertruck with a sledgehammer famously, and it went through the windshield.
And then it has a little charging station.
What is that? Oh, the charging
That'll look
station.
awesome in a die out.
It's clever. I I lied.
That was $25. I would pick that up for 25.
Yeah, Zakainen, I lied. There are bad toys and bad prices.
Yes, that one was the double clutch. That's an upper decker of a
Take
toy.
back what I said.
Oh shit!
So
Tesla broke your key. Now they broke your heart.
So
I forgot about the Tesla broken key.
Yeah, I broke a Tesla key. It was like they're like credit cards, and we had a rented Tesla.
Really?
And I was talking about something very emphatically, and I just started tapping on the table like as I was talking, as if I was Italian or something. And the key, and it just broke. It just snapped. And I was like, "What the hell?" And so we had to call the guy that we rented it from, and we ended up paying for a new card, which was I don't remember how much, but it was a lot.
Maximum Tesla figure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, just the box and everything is just really simple.
Well, the beauty is it's sold out, which means if you resell it, you might get some more money.
Worst.
Yeah.
Nope. Worst actually. I mean, it's unique.
It's fun, man.
One of the
Like
unique
that would
pieces.
look great in a Henrock photo in the background,
Yeah, Henrock.
Oh,
will
yeah.
make that thing look like
like that'll be fun in your city, just having like a robot helping somebody or something.
And listen, it's not horrible. It's just it's not $50.
Yeah, you're not feeling the value.
Right.
So.
Put it
Like a
in your
crash test
city.
dummy. Like if Duarte had that coming through like
Yes.
the Vanguard, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm interested in threesome joints, Baldylock says.
And then I was feeling the Gaines magic on the way home. So I stopped at Box Stop. I looked at the shelves. There was fucking nothing. And then I'm ready to walk out. And I see the motherfucker has a mountain of shit behind the counter because he's too lazy to put it the fuck out. And I was like, can I buy that? He's like, oh, he gave me the big huff, I fucking actually had to ask him to do some work. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no.
like,
You wanna keep-
I didn't even get to barcode it, man. I'm like, you hit a button on the fucking computer, it spits one out, man. I'm like, so I lucked out, got back, and I did buy it for that fucking
hair
mohawk head, but. I also I like the Dark Avengers and the Thunderbolts from that time period. So this is good by me. I just don't like the pipey claws. I like when they're just claws, like knives and not like piping. And these do look fucking awful. They look awful. At least he comes with hands that I could swap them out, So the swap out hands.
What's his deal again? Why is he dressed like Wolverine?
He's like a clone.
His son?
He's like a clone.
Yeah, it's like X-23. It's
Yeah, I think, but he was actually born. You know what I mean? So, and he's an asshole. He was a bad guy, and Wolverine Origins, the comic, ended up turning into Dark Wolverine as it went, and it just became about him. And that's when I was like, I'm done with this shit. After the Dark Avengers stuff, I was done with the character. But he's awesome in the lineup.
He's in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants in the book I'm reading now.
Which one are you reading?
Uncanny X-Force.
Okay.
I got one issue left to go in my omnibus. It's good. It's a really good story, man.
Yeah, some of it I gave up on. After the Remender stuff, I stopped reading it. So I don't know if that's all in that omnibus.
It is. It's all Yost.
Yeah, most of that is really good, though. Yeah, the Kyle Yost run is really good. It has been a while. I just don't remember a minute. But
they've had 2 Helverines now, not just one.
There's a CT toy one.
No, I'm talking about Dakin died and came back as the new Helverine.
Oh,
implying there was already an old Helverine.
Yeah, that stuff is Marvel comics are terrible. Don't read them. They're terrible right now. And I work at a comic book store, and I'm telling you, don't read Marvel comics.
Yeah, Dakin is his son.
Yeah,
it is his son. Who is his mom?
Like the '80s band?
I say Dakin.
Donnie Dakin.
Not a clone.
Dakin.
I can't remember. I just remember him in the Dark Avengers because that's the only shit I like.
LP, you've been reading comics since you were a wee lad.
I have not, Rob.
the first comics I remember reading are ones that my older brother brought home. He would bring home Iron Man comics, Wolverine comics. She-Hulk, like the John Byrne She-Hulk stuff. He was bringing that home when I was, and he had to hide them from my parents because they would have like thrown them out. And so I found his stash, and I would like dive into them and read them. I mean, I was really young, like 6, 7, 8 years old.
That happened to me with Penthouse, and I saw Kermit the Frog.
Why would they throw the comic books?
They did it right. They made them taller. So.
My parents were terrified, and they thought like comics were making kids like kill themselves, and
like video games and shit,
like video games and
thing.
music and everything. Yeah, but, I mean, they got over it by the time I was like probably 13 or 14. But there was a stretch where they were like, no, these are, because they'd open up a Wolverine comic and he had blood coming out of his mouth, and blood on his claws and stuff, and
I can see that.
I still read them. I still got them. I'd still go to my 7-Eleven with my pocket change and buy one off the spinner rack, and hide it from them.
I asked because you have a good memory for it. So did you stop reading, or you just reread them? I mean, like during the show when I watch 3POA, you'll just bust out like some, you're like Jerk with movies. You're like that with comics, where you'll just know a character.
Yeah,
you're pretty good, man.
I'm not that good, but
I mean,
like in the mid.
I can't remember yesterday.
In the mid to late 90s, pretty much everything I read was Star Wars, including comics.
Okay,
and then I didn't really get back into Marvel and DC until like Marvel Legends came out in 2001, probably. I was like, oh, let me, and then they came with the comics, so I'd open them up, and I'm like, man, I got to get back into comics.
Yeah.
And so I started buying collected editions, and Civil War started not long after that, and I started buying like the collected editions of Marvel Civil War, and now it's like I've just recently got into omnibus collecting, and I don't have a ton.
Hobby.
Yeah, I only have 4. So I have 4, and then I still buy trades every now and then, and I have the Marvel app, and so I read slow, not because I'm dumb. I'm dumb, but I like to look at the art and take my time.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
so I don't absorb it all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'm always impressed with people's, like, I have a memory for dumb shit, like the first girl I feared and all that shit like that, but when you guys have memories for movies and films and directors and comic book characters, and even the people who penned it, I'm like, holy shit, like, pretty impressive.
Well,
impressive, like the Thor for $4.99. I'm late, raw dogs. Hope I didn't miss any midget ankle dance.
No, nothing to. We're keeping it clean because it's Monday and my wife is in the next room.
Slow pants.
Wink, 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 wink.
So I have 2 comics to show off because Jerk gave me homework. Now
I gave everybody a little homework.
That's right. I
thought it would be fun.
I don't know why.
Get your shit.
I read a lot of Spidey.
Yep.
I read a lot of Spidey in my day. I went through it all. Batman phase, Fantastic Four phase, TMNT phase, even Elf Quest at some weird point in my life. But Spidey was my guy. I think because I'm near New York City, and I remember going to like class trips as a real young kid and just hoping I saw Spider-Man. This is like 5, 6 years old. But these 2 back-to-back stories has Spider-Man not in New York City, and it's not the best artist. I forget the guy's name. This is where you guys.
Oh shit!
It's on there somewhere. It's a weird, like, it sounds like an Italian. Wait, hold on. So
I'm not gonna remember if that's like Zach or
Sal Buscemi.
Oh,
like Italian.
Yeah. Yep.
So here he fights Tombstone in prison, and he gets his ass kicked, and then he ends up like in the Mississippi Bayou, and he fights this big like
Florida
inbred Hills Have Eyes guy. And I just love that it was Spider-Man, not in New York City. It was so weird. You know what I mean?
Well, it's self-contained too. I loved when they used to do that. One issue just be one fun little story from beginning to end, and on to the next adventure.
And Blake is right. Sal's art style is really a throwback kind of art style. It's very, very nicely done.
Yeah.
So these are 2 books I kept. They stuck with me, and
I liked his Tombstone whenever he would draw Tombstone.
Yes, Tombstone looks great in there, man.
Also looking great is this.
Oh,
1999 from Avi.
Thank
some
you,
great
sir.
fellas on the screen. And Avi was apparently hopping on another plane, jet setting, going somewhere else.
Jeez, that guy is like Thomas, man. They're always going places.
Thank you, man. I like Avi's new character too, by the way. The
What are you talking about?
shilling. Oh, okay.
Sheik.
That's a different guy, dude.
Different guy? Oh shit.
Oh,
yeah. I think he came over using Avi's visa, maybe. I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
I Spidey was always just my guy. I don't know. Maybe because I'm on the East Coast and
those are fun. Those are fun books, man. Spectacular was great because it was just like you could pick up an issue and you had a whole
yes.
story.
Yes.
All right. I am gonna go next, and back in the 90s. Now, this is fun. This is a trade paperback that has all the comics that were like separate one-offs in them, but there's one story in particular in here that has a Wildcats. Here we go. You can see the Jim Lee artwork.
God bless.
This is the last time he drew X-Men. Well, that's in here too, but here. This is what I wanted to get to. The Travis Charest story with Wolverine and Zealot is all ink washed. Like,
oh man,
and just very light color, but like some of this is like, and this is supposed to be a story of like Logan when he was a spy before he actually got his claws and went through the Weapon X program. So it happens during World War II, but like, look at some of this shit. Like, ends up on a train. Wolverine.
We talked about Travis. Like, I hated it when he first took over, and then I can't remember what issue he hit his stride, and it was like, holy shit, like this.
Yeah, hang on. Let me find a banger because he gets a Wolverine claw, and it's like crazy. Oh,
that Jim Lee Zealot is also fire.
Yeah. Let me
see. I stopped collecting, so I didn't get any of these.
Yeah, well, this was actually a rarity, but yeah, like he's getting roughed up by the Nazis back in the day. Like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and
remember when bad guys were bad? Remember that?
And then, like I said, this is the last time Jim Lee drew the X-Men. So there's a Wildcats X-Men book out there. So you're seeing Grifter with Jean Grey and Cyclops and Nick Fury all together, and it's just like I said, it's the last time you'll ever see Jim Lee do a sequential X-Men book. And how cool is that?
Grifter, drawing the two teams that he did the best.
Yeah, and like it's not a good story at all, but it's just fun. Like, if you could track down any of these issues, like they all have good artists, they all have good writers, and yeah, like I said, if you want to see Jim Lee draw the last X-Men book, it's right here.
Man, hell yeah! I went old school for my pick.
Who was your favorite G.I. Joe or Cobra?
I went with one of the very first graphic novels that I ever purchased as a small child. In fact, I don't even think I purchased. I think my grandmother got this. I think we're at B. Dalton Books.
That's the birth of the graphic novel right there. Marvel started collecting bigger stories in the bigger trim books. So,
and this is so you can't really see it. This is very beat up. I have shared this with friends, family. I'm like, guys, you've got to read this story. I mean, this was a time where they didn't hammer you over the head with politics in the real world, right?
Yeah.
Everything about racism is covered under the guise of Muty.
Right.
Right.
This, to me, it's a beautiful story. I mean, just to give you a little taste of the inside.
Oh, yeah. Phenomenal.
The artwork is just awesome. I mean,
let me bring him up.
This is just classic freaking X-Men. I don't even know who did the artwork.
I am not sure.
It's been a hot minute, but yeah, I have, to pardon my French, finger fuck the hell out of this book. I've read this so many times.
I speak French
over and over again, man.
So awesome.
Chris Claremont.
It's awesome that it's your original. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I love that it's beat up because that's like the same as this, man. Like this thing is fucking trash. Look at that. I ruined it.
Oh yeah, man.
It's
That's
so
what I was saying.
dog-eared from reading it like 50 million times over the years. So,
Oh yeah, because in my collection, like even back then, I knew I'm not going to get rid of this. Now, by the time my wife left,
I had a nice one, and then I found one at a show in a $5 box beat up. So I kept the beat up one and put the good one up online during the pandemic. And I think I got like $180 for it. So I was like, see ya.
Yeah,
I don't care because I just want the story. As long as I can read the story, the value, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Claremont knew how to write real world issues in the book. And then if you didn't know what was going on, like as a child, it was just a great story. And then years later, right? Jeff Butler. Yeah, you reread it. I mean, it's one that it still holds up today. It's a timeless tale because it's not just yanked in and thrown in for no reason. It made sense in that universe. Yeah, X-Men 2. Yeah, it was based on that book.
Yeah. But they butchered it. Oh, this guy's got it. Yeah, if you want to see the last of Terrest's sequential artwork, it's Meta Barons, and that's, humanoids.
Meta Barons. I'll add that to my list.
It's not written good. It's a weird French comic with really good artwork, and he only does half of one book. So to read all the way up to where his art isn't worth it. Like, it's fun. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a tale that's been told they've been making Meta Baron books forever. So different artists, same writers and shit. I think like it moves through different time periods. I only read the Tress stuff. So
Brent Eric Anderson. Oh yeah, right there.
I think he ended up being the Astro City artist, if I'm not mistaken. That name sounds familiar.
Of course they are, James Lucas. Come on. All right, LP.
What you got?
Okay, this is not my original copy because that was lent out to a friend and never returned.
One of those.
Son of a bitch.
Friend.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell the guy's at, but it's my favorite DC story. It is Kingdom Come, written by Mark Waid. And Alex Ross, and I read this when I first started kind of getting back into comics in the very early 2000s. And I had never seen it before. This story came out in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's the first time Alex Ross did interiors.
Yep. Well, he did like big graphic novels at first that were really short for like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. But I think that's the first real project.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously he's a painter. Yeah. He paints from photo reference. So these are all like,
dude, that's watercolor too, dude. That's the scariest thing. He can do that with watercolor.
Oh, I didn't realize those were watercolors.
Yeah, he's insane. Go watch, after this show, go watch him paint. It's
his channel is really fascinating.
Yeah, I used to make fun of him that he wasn't a dynamic artist, and now like his covers are unbelievable. I was like, holy fuck. Because some of that stuff, like somebody will actually draw, like they'll lay it out for him a little bit, and then he'll go over and paint on it. So I don't know if he did it with that book though. So, but I know
I've seen like him in the photo studio and taking pictures of
this
guy.
The guy's like, whoa,
like this guy right here, and oh, that's a real person.
Yeah, even the hair and the chin, like all of it.
Yeah. But the story is I mean, the art's phenomenal. It's not like a traditional comic book art, but it's really, really good.
It's stunning. Every page is painted. It's fucking painted.
And I mean, I love the story of like an older Justice League, and it's kind of like it could kind of serve as like the last Justice League story if you want, If Christopher Reeve could have done it in the 90s, if he could have done a comic book Superman story or Justice League story, man, he would have fit right into this.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I love this.
Hell
and then I have another one if you want to
Yeah,
buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Green Lantern Rebirth, the return of Hal Jordan.
Yes,
Jeff
that
Johns.
that whole fucking run is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Little Ethan Van Sciver action
up until
there.
Darkest Night, like that shit's awesome. I didn't like Darkest Night like afterwards, but like
Oh, you didn't like the whole
no, I like that story. I didn't like what happened after. Like after Darkest Night is where I jump off.
And EVS did all the artwork, right?
Yeah, it's Skyber's like best fucking artwork too, man.
Yeah.
Like that 6-issue mini that starts Rebirth.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, he was DC's best guy besides Michael Turner at that time. Like, yeah, look at that.
The best Kilowog has ever looked, and I hate that character.
And he could crank it out like back in the day. That guy could do monthly comics that look like that. Like it
Not
was
anymore.
insane. No, not at all.
But
and he's not my cup of tea. Like
4 or 5
like,
years
as a person, but I
Fine
think
wine.
he's one of the best artists like during his time period, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Very distinct style too. Like when you looked at it, you were like, "That's Ben Skyber," you know.
And who said? Lorna Brooklyn said he helped write as well. Yeah, he did work with Jeff Johns on the Green Lantern stuff, and he had input. And
Jeff Johns,
Atrocitus came from him.
Oh yeah,
a bunch of original characters, and I guess he still gets paychecks.
Yep, and that's why they keep trying to change shit, and they do that to every fucking artist when something lands big. I mean, again, that's why I think the Spider-Man. I think that's why I think EVS has talked about this. I think that's why they're pushing Miles Morales so hard. If they lose that to the family on Spider-Man, they're not going to use Peter Parker anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, fans right now hate what they're doing with Amazing Spider-Man, and they have for like the last like 2-3 years. Like the way Peter's life is run is like the worst trash you will ever read. Like none of it makes sense. Like they purposely keep him away from other characters to like piss readers off. Like Marvel's doing what Disney used to do. Like they're alienating their readers because they're doing what they think is right. And like, dude, like they're really like I used to take home like a stack of Marvel books every week. I like now it's like if Hickman's doing like a one-off project, like I might read it, you know, but other than that, I don't read fucking anything from Marvel anymore. It's just all garbage.
I just go back and read the old stuff. I have the Marvel Unlimited app, and I recently read through the early X-Men stuff from that was written by Claremont.
Yep.
Drawn by John Byrne, art.
But I was a weekly comic junkie. Like I was there on Wednesday, like, give me my fucking books. I can't wait to fucking read them. You know what I mean?
Oh, this one right here, 100 Bullets is really fun, dude.
Yeah.
I love that book.
Ryan Azzarello is really fucking underrated, man. Like he has done some really cool shit. Like that would make an awesome like HBO show. Like 100 Bullets would be amazing. I'm shocked they haven't done it.
An anthology, right?
Like they took Preacher and made it a show. It's the same kind of fucking deal. Like I'm shocked they haven't even done Transmetropolitan yet, because like that's so doable now.
KLL says Ross doesn't draw; he copies and adds color. He does. He does all his own photography. Like he is 100% the artist from start to finish.
No, there are books where it's like Braithwaite would do the pencils and then they would sit down and map out the book, but Braithwaite would literally do pencil breakdowns and he would paint over them. But that was only when he first started actually doing sequential artwork.
Okay.
Because I used to bust on Alex Ross. I said he's an amazing painter, but there's nothing dynamic going on anywhere. Like everything's pretty, but that's not the case anymore. If you look at any of his Marvel covers in the last 5 years, they're the most fucking dynamic paintings like ever. Like, I like my foot's in my mouth because he really did become like, he is the best painted artist out there. Like Mark Spears is good, but like he can't hold a candle.
I watched him sculpt. He wanted to draw the Thing, but he really wanted to nail the way rocks would look organically in 3D. So this fucking guy, Alex Ross, sculpted a figure. Like,
yes,
you can watch it on his YouTube channel.
Well, here's the thing.
Like he sculpted a toy.
When I first started at the comic book store, they made giant busts of Hulk, Captain America, and Amazing Spider-Man, and they were all sculpted by Alex Ross.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they were literally like, they were fucking huge. Like, and dude, we would get them. We would sell them for $300.
I bet.
Wow.
Like all day long, people would just buy them when they saw them. It was just like breathtaking.
That's why I like a lot of the character reference stuff, like Timothy Bradstreet, Boris Vallejo. I mean, his protege, Julie Bell. I mean, using that model reference, and then when it translates, it's just awesome, man.
Bill K. Bazooka. I love football. I loved how dopey and dumb he was, but he was a strong guy and has a big fucking bazooka. So
Snake Eyes, because of the tattoo you've got, you move.
No, that's my favorite.
Come on,
Cobra. Storm Shadow's my favorite. Cobra,
That's Snake Eyes.
No. Storm Shadow.
OP favorite Joe, and why is it Snake Eyes?
Favorite Joe?
My God, a spoonful of shit. Jesus,
I'm not a big Joe guy.
I go by toys. What's your?
I'm trying to think of what my favorite. Well,
go by toys.
My favorite GI Joe toy from when I was a kid was the Cobra Viper.
That's a good one. I love Cobra Viper.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really a character; it's a troop. But
low light.
I loved Outback, but I didn't know nothing about Outback. I just liked the toy.
That toy was awesome. He had all that. He was one of the few toys that the stuff like the flashlight and everything went on the figure. So remember we would use rubber bands to get the knives and the guns. Yeah,
or twist ties. Outback was always my Chuck Norris. Like when I was playing with my action figures, like that was Chuck Norris to me.
Yeah, he really was a favorite.
Ginger Chuck.
Yep.
But I did like version 2 Storm Shadow for some reason, and he had the tattoo, and that's why I got this tattoo because of that toy. Yeah, I love that stupid toy.
It was a great design, man.
Yes, everyone should be reading this.
Yes, I agree. All of it's good. I could tell you right now, you could pass on the silent issues this month. They're kind of
Oh, really?
But they're for a real American hero, not the Energon stuff.
Oh, okay, I got
They tried to do a whole silent issue thing every week, and they're fun, but you don't get your money's worth out of a silent issue, even if it's oversized.
We talk about how American comics are struggling. Jerk, I know. Have you seen this? Every time I walk in the comic store, it's like, well, wait, they just redid
because they sell like a
motherfucker.
They sell like a motherfucker. Facsimiles, we would sell them when they were $1. They used to do facsimiles. Facsimiles started as dollar books, and once they saw the volume of what people were ordering, they immediately made them $3.99. But if you look at the first handful of facsimiles, like Amazing Spider-Man 1, you'll see 99 cents on it because they were just like, whatever, we'll reprint it. And now it's like every week we get a fucking facsimile. Like More Fun number 4 is this week's facsimile. It's
what
like
the hell,
it's like,
man?
who the fuck wants that? Like, it's so.
I mean, I bought the giant size X-Men number 1 just because I'll never be able to afford. But
they're scumbags. They did it like 4 times already. So it's like they keep reprinting them. It's
we
like
should tell the American comic book industry something, right? People keep buying your old shit, not your new shit.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of comics and like the state of the sales, it's funny. I was flipping through these, earlier. Mm-hmm. Every other ad, I would say, is a fucking video game ad. And I'm thinking now, in hindsight, they're probably like, "What the fuck?
Why did we let our competition destroy us?" Yeah,
it's almost sad to see. Like
they're like Tiger handheld ads on the back of those fuckers. I know that time period.
It's every acclaim Tiger handhelds. The Double Dragon, Metal Gear,
Double Dragon.
Page. Now, comics when they first started was like ads for like getting muscles at the beach and stuff. Like
X-rays.
Yes. Oh, it's crazy.
No, man, but it is, man. When I go and read the old issues, I get lost in just the ads. I'm like, oh man, look at that pitfall. Look at this Activision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fun to see, but in hindsight, they're probably like, oh my God, we helped our enemy out.
By the way, Drew G, who's been mentioned on this show more than he has, he's good for the year now, I think, for being acknowledged. He picks up some great deals on comic books, man. Oh, hang on.
There it is.
Oh, I remember that ad. Hell yeah.
Don't read a comic, kid. Play this little tiger handheld.
Play this little thing. It'll take you away from reading. You'll never read.
Double Dragon did the Street Fighter one too.
Oh, yeah.
I had a Tiger Electronics Double Dragon, but it was was it Double Dragon 4, the Rosetta Stone, or Double Dragon 3? I just remember it said the Rosetta Stone on it.
That's awesome.
All I know
and as a kid, I'm like, what the hell is a Rosetta Stone?
I think it helps you read now or something.
Yeah.
Or in Spanish.
This is a good question about the comic book industry. We've been talking about this a lot for what, 2-3 years at least here.
I don't think it's gonna.
It's not going to go under because there are still companies out there that make really good books. And even when I bag on Marvel, at least like every couple of months, a mini series will come out that's pretty good. Like the Old Man Daredevil thing that they're doing right now is really good. I read the first issue. It's like Charlie Soule and Steve McNiven are doing like their version of a Dark Knight Returns for Daredevil. And the first,
cool.
It's good. Like, go out and get it. But like, they're starting to do this shit now because they have to. They're paying the real people because they have to, or it's all gonna end. The new Hush is a little hacked out artwork wise, but the story's fun. And then, like Zakainen was saying, the Energon stuff, we sell the shit out of it, man.
Skybound.
And all of it's good. Like, I don't even like Transformers. I don't like it. And the book is phenomenal.
Starscream is so fucking good in it.
All of it, dude. All of it is so well thought out, interconnected, and makes G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Cobra Law all work together in a new way that you haven't seen.
They made Cobra Law fucking cool. Like how it happened the first fucking time. And I fucking hate Cobra Law.
This is the man who can't stand it.
But in Skybound, it's fucking cool and it all fucking works. Yeah, again, and Cobra Commander also is a fucking pimp.
Yeah, well, he's like, he starts off like a serial killer, man. Like if you read his mini series, he's like a serial killer. Like he's completely insane. And just the setup for everything is so well thought out. But LP, they're all in trade now, so you can get all the stuff.
The Energon stuff.
Floor. Yeah. Like
okay, I'll check it out then.
Yeah, Transformers has 2 volumes, and then G.I. Joe had like a Duke, a Cobra Commander, a Scarlet, and a Destro miniseries that are in individual trades, and that leads you into the new G.I. Joe books. So really good stuff. I can't recommend it enough. So
too many good books, not enough time.
The artwork of Transformers is the only thing I say lacks in it, but the story's so fucking good. I kind of forgive that artwork.
It works for what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to see it like how they used to draw it in like the Dream Wave or like the IDW comics where it's all like clean, crisp drawing. I like that it's dirty and cartoony and a little weird because it all just translates over right. Like it's a real odd style that works. And normally I hate those kind of cartoony styles, but dude nailed it. So
I'll say, well, I know I get mine at a local. Jerk sometimes works at a comic store.
I do. So
Gaines, are you getting yours? Are you getting anything new or no? Or are you just picking up old?
Yeah, if he doesn't have anything local, just go to what's it called? What is that? The New York City place is like the second.
No, Zap. When I go to the Wayne show, I go to Zap. Zap is fantastic.
I was gonna say Midtown for people who don't.
Well, Midtown
is stores because the mail order service is good. Like they don't trash your books. They actually like mail them in good mailers, and they know what.
Before I discovered like toy shows and Zap, I would go to Midtown like a few times a year. But the Jersey thing is completely, Zap is a great store. You've been to Zap. I mean, it's a great
Dude, we just bought like 100 long boxes of trades from him. I had to process those for the last 2 days. I'm like, God damn you, Zap.
I mean, and I have there's a comic book shop in Middletown, which is the next town over for me. He gets new stuff. It's his toys that this guy still has the fucking Star Trek Playmates toys from like 30 years ago.
Oh wow.
Okay, you cannot even sell them for like $2 a piece. We've tried it. We put them $2 a piece. Nobody fucking.
I want to just.
It doesn't move.
People that own a business, they don't like to hear what they should change for some reason, which is bizarre because you want customers, right?
Yeah.
And I try to like hint at what he has Diamond Select. I'm sure that's because of the comics, right? That's like that tied into the comic purchase.
Yeah, they give you a really good discount.
Okay, so the Diamond Select stuff sometimes is fun when they make a Hulk or a Red Hulk, what have you. But his other toys are just a hodgepodge of fucking nonsense, and I'm like, why? What is this shit, man? Get rid of it.
Yeah, those are the guys who end up going under. See, like,
he's been around for a while.
Shelves. Like we rotate our shelves monthly. Like
if
something's sitting there, it goes to the warehouse and gets rotated out. It's like all this space costs money. You know what I mean? So if it ain't making money, warehouse and then discounted to another dealer.
Oh, do it that way.
Jerk Store was so fucking fun to run around and look at.
I was there. Yep, I got there.
It's fun as shit. Yeah, when you go into a store that has all these things, pop culture things, it should be unlimited fun. It's only what you make it. So when I walk into a comic book shop and I can't spend money, you're doing something wrong.
It's a sad day, man. It's a sad day. I hate when that happens. When I go into a store and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, because you want to spend a few bucks.
Yeah. Especially because I've been doing it forever. I don't want to see stores close. Like, even my owner used to encourage other people to open stores in town. Like, he would do it, and they did. It was hilarious.
Okay,
some of them made it,
some
of them didn't, but...
Can we talk about your store?
It's not my store.
Not your store, sorry.
It's where I work. I worked there forever. But yes, it's called The Encounter. You can look it up. It's in Allentown, PA. So lots of everything, Magic, Pokemon, every card game,
vintage toys, new toys.
Yeah.
I walked in.
Nintendo.
I was like, "Fuck, there's a
Nintendo.
There's Cat's Lair."
Yeah. When you walk in, there's a Cat's Lair, a vintage one, and then on top of it's Eternia. So you know you're in the right place when you walk in the door. So. And I won't let him sell it either. I'm like, nope. I'm like, that's for show.
The Jerk Store called. They're Star Trek figures.
Yeah, no, we have mountains of them. I just want to light them on fire. I just want to light them all in a big bonfire and get rid of them.
LP, where do you go? Do you
have warehouse.
Anything local you go to, LP?
For
comic stores or whatever.
Yeah, Action City Comics. I go there sometimes. In fact, that's where I bought my last omnibus. Well, my kid was looking for some. Oh, he wants to read all the rainbow colored lantern stuff, so we went looking for that. But they didn't really have any collected editions of it. So
let me know which ones you guys need because we have thousands of $5 trades and we have tons of that shit in there. So
yeah, he just wants to read. He likes the idea of like orange lanterns and.
It's everything. I have Red Lantern trades, the awesome. Orange ones, everything. So whatever you have, put a list together, and then I'll find the ones I've earned. Yeah.
But yeah, Action City Comics. I go there, and then as far Seattle is bad for toy stores. Like there isn't really any, except like D-Pad. It's a place called D-Pad Retro Game and Toys. Small little shop. It's a good shop, but. No.
Yeah, it's the opposite in Allentown. There's seriously like 6 stores in one city. Like it's the oddest thing. And we all have mad customer bases too. That's awesome. It is a fucking oddity, but like for real.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's like dry out here. I mean, there is some toy shops, but they're just like far out. And getting anywhere in the Seattle area is a pain in the ass.
When I went to Seattle, it was like I'd go someplace. I'm like, where could I go if I'm going to your competition? They're like, well, you could try this little place over here, maybe.
Yeah,
like even the own
it's
stores.
It's like 20 miles, but it's going to take you an hour and a half to get there.
Portland had some cool stores when I went to Portland.
Yeah, they got Billy Galaxy and there's stuff in Portland. But that's 3 hours away almost.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've got a little shop, Hero Complex, that's right next to the guy that does my taxes.
Yay! Taxes and
Hero Haven, Wichita, Kansas.
Now give me
they will
stuff.
deal. They will. They gave me some deals. I mean, I got all my Sentinels, my HasLabs from the owner Brian. He made me deals for like some of the stuff for gains on the one of those lanterns we got you. Oh, you're muted because you were talking to your
No, my wife is yelling at me. I gotta fucking take out the garbage.
Throw something at him.
Slap him.
Give him a slap.
Give him a slap.
Walking around. I lied. She's not laying there naked in bed. Oh, it's all lies.
It's all lies.
No, Mo saying Rogue Toys in Portland.
There you go.
Yeah, Rogue Toys. Yeah.
Dark Horse Comics. What was that?
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse got their start. I want to say, was it in Portland?
It's in Washington.
Why is there so many places named Dark Horse? It's like sounds like it's a franchise because there's one here. There's a Dark Horse in New York.
The comic company.
Dark Horse Comics.
Oh, the comic company.
I didn't know they started in Seattle. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Was it Seattle?
Yeah, it's one of them. It's
was
either
like
Portland or Seattle. I can't remember.
Dom Von Doom says Bobacon. Bobacon's gone. That was a cool toy store. I mean, it was more like a museum because they had all the prices all jacked up, super crazy, and but Bobacon went out of business.
Oh,
come here.
Yeah. And we do free comic book day. So if you're in the area, definitely stop by. We have everything. So it's all there and all ready to go.
We had Dark Horse was in Portland, Oregon. Yeah, it was a bunch of comic book shops known as Pegasus Books back in 1980.
I remember that shit back in.
Pegasus. Yeah, I remember. I remember Pegasus.
I just was a Grendel fiend, so when
Hell
he moved
buddy.
from Comico to Dark Horse, I was there. But that's
Star Wars books, right?
They were the
Star Wars for a long time.
And like Dark Empire, forget it. Like back in the day, that was like the biggest fucking thing ever. Like in comics for Star Wars, like first, second, third, and fourth printings were like $20 books. They didn't have a trade readily available, so you'd have to get all the issues, and the artwork was fucking awesome. Like, yeah, I love those.
Was there a book
Jason
called
Evangelista, by the way?
Is there a book called Lock and Key or something like that?
Oh, Lock and Key. Yep.
Yeah, that's IDW, and the comics are way better than the TV show. And that's actually Stephen King's son who writes that.
Oh, that's someone.
Yeah,
you gotta read this. One of the people you bump into at like Barnes and Noble. Okay.
They take their time, so like every book, like the art is really fucking good, and like the artists and the writers stay on everything, and it's fun, but it gets to a point where even in the comics you can tell they're kind of beating a dead horse. Like they've told enough of it. So you read the main story and then just don't go any further and you'll be satisfied. And my wife made me watch the TV show, so I was like wrong, because I had to sit through all of it and I didn't like it. So, but they did nail
Blake, by the way. That's where I ended up, was that. And learning things from another world.
Nice.
Shout out to Mrs. Jerk, by the way.
Yeah. Well, guys, we did go into overtime, and I can tell Miss Gaines is just giving you the death stare. That garbage is waiting for you, Gaines.
Here's how she gets you. Here's how this woman gets me. She puts on the tightest fucking shirt, and her nipples are erect. Her nipples look like a midget's dick. Okay. And she's yelling at me, and I want to be like, who the fuck are you talking to? But I'm just staring at her tits. I'm just like, okay, garbage.
Garbage is done.
Garbage day.
I always, someone brought up something about gay people earlier. One of the things, I wish I was gay, because then if my husband talked shit to me, I would just punch him in his fucking face.
give him a nice hammer punch to the clavicle.
Come here, buddy. The fuck up. And
You're
you can
talking
share
to me here?
How you like that? How you like that, bitch?
and you can share clothes, fight each other. You can't do that.
I'm gonna give my wife a noogie as soon as I go upstairs. Now she's done. She's like, what the hell? You haven't done this in 20 years.
I love her though. But yeah, I gotta fucking listen, LP.
Yeah,
you're the best, and we love you around here, and we want to always thank you, man, because you helped us a lot, man. So we appreciate that. Yeah.
So thank you for having me on.
Yeah, I love kissing
coming.
the old ass.
Exactly.
I love coming on this show.
We gotta glaze them, give them the glaze. But no, thank you for joining us, and you're welcome here any fucking time.
Awesome, thank you.
And I have nothing to plug, so I'll see you guys on Thursday. You might get a review midweek. We'll see what happens depending on what arrives here. So that's it for me. LaserPants, you got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I'll do a show Wednesday. I don't know what yet. I have nothing planned. But Saturday is 3 POA. Bobby's back this week, and we'll talk about something.
There you go.
We're going to talk about stuff.
There you go, buddy.
Shit's going to happen.
See, that's how I do it, man. I just like going blind. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Zakainen, what you got, brother?
Let's see. Mikey and I are going to have Legend Series back on Thursday on Mikey's channel. Sub to Mikey. Sub to me too, damn it. Like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
Nice.
But we're going to be talking about the afternoon cartoon shows that you had to rush home from school to watch. And I'll tell you what, this old man here, I'm like, what the fuck came on in the afternoon?
Inspector Gadget.
Like everything's
Inspector
rolled
Gadget.
together.
Danger Mouse.
Inspector
Gadget
shit. Yeah, thank you, jerk.
Fucking Danger Mouse, baby.
Gadget.
Pinfold has to be one of my favorite goddamn sidekicks ever.
Yeah.
And when he got superpowers, by the way, and how he activated with like Shazam, he'd yell, "Fruit drops."
What?
Danger Mouse. If you've never watched
it.
Danger Mouse, watch Danger Mouse. It probably sucks now.
It was it was fun for the time, and it's a British cartoon that was actually imported here. So it was
Tony loved that show. He collected the toys.
Yeah,
That's
there's
right.
a
And Toys
special
did have a
part.
bunch of Danger Mouse stuff. That's right. I forgot that.
Yeah, good shit.
Yep, that's all I got.
Gates.
Yes.
Take us home, brother.
Well, listen, you fucking freaks. The hooligans came. LP came. Hopefully, we're all going to come at some point by the weekend.
I glazed everybody.
Yeah, the raw dogs were in rare form. We want to thank you, as always, for we hit over 200 the entire show. I think that's the first time in a long time. So LP has that staying power.
He's got that draw.
Yes. Want to thank everyone.
Great ass.
He does.
All I had to do was come.
That's it, baby.
That's it.
Super easy.
And that's where we'll leave it. Good night, everybody.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe!
That's just awful! How are you terrible? Oh no!
You're not being the ball. Be the ball. Do me a favor. Why don't you be the ball? If I wanted to be a piece of sports equipment, I'd be a lady's bicycle.
It's painfully obvious to me that you have no idea who you're dealing with here. You see, I am a fancy lad.
Let's go blow this guy.
You pair of sausage noodles. How do you sleep at night?
Everyone can eat shit! A big bag of shit! I'm the greatest man in the world!
They sucked his brains out.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I did not. So tell that bitch who sent you here how sorry I am I can no longer be her friend.
Just walk away. Give it time.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.